What if I told you the deadliest force on Earth isn't a weapon, but a mountain that can breathe fire and ash? Volcanoes have shaped our world, creating new land and wiping out civilizations. They are nature's ultimate display of power, and today, we're counting down the 10 most catastrophic eruptions in human history. Coming in at number 10, the eruption of Mount Pinatubo in the Philippines in 1991. This was the second largest eruption of the 20th century. A colossal column of ash soared over 20 miles into the sky, and fast-moving flows of hot gas and rock devastated the surrounding areas. The global temperature even dropped by about 1 degree Fahrenheit for 2 years. At number 9, we have the 1980 eruption of Mount St. Helens in Washington, USA. This one is famous for its dramatic, lateral blast. The entire north face of the mountain collapsed in a massive landslide, followed by a sideways explosion that flattened forests for 230 square miles. It was a stark reminder of the volcanic threat right in our own backyard. Number 8 takes us to the Caribbean island of Martinique and the Itenjobalingara eruption of Mount Pelée. In just a few minutes, a superheated pyroclastic flow, a deadly cloud of ash and gas, completely annihilated the city of St. Out of a population of nearly 30,000, there were only 2 known survivors. For number 7, we journey back to 79 AD and the infamous eruption of Mount Vesuvius in Italy. This volcano buried the Roman cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum in thick layers of ash and pumice. The event preserved the cities and their inhabitants in a tragic time capsule, giving us a unique, haunting glimpse into Roman life. At number 6 is the eruption of Krakatoa in Indonesia in 1883. The explosion was so loud it was heard nearly 3,000 miles away. It generated massive tsunamis, with waves reaching over 120 feet high, which were responsible for the majority of the 36,000 deaths. The sky was darkened for days, creating spectacular sunsets around the globe. Halfway through our list at number 5, we have the Loki eruption in Iceland, which began in 1783. This was not a single explosive event, but a fissure eruption that lasted for 8 months. It released enormous amounts of sulfur dioxide, creating a toxic haze that spread across Europe, causing crop failures, killing livestock, and leading to a famine that killed a quarter of Iceland's population. Number 4 is the eruption of Mount Tambora, also in Indonesia, in 1815. This is the largest eruption in recorded history, rating a 7 on the Volcanic Explosivity Index. The explosion was heard over 1,600 miles away. The sheer volume of ash it spewed into the atmosphere caused the year without a summer in 1816, leading to global food shortages. Now for our top 3. At number 3, the Minoan eruption of Thera, now the island of Santorini in Greece. Around 1600 BC, this massive Bronze Age eruption created a giant caldera and triggered tsunamis that devastated the Minoan civilization on the nearby island of Crete, possibly inspiring the legend of Atlantis. At number 2, we have the Taupo eruption in New Zealand around 200 AD. This was the world's most violent eruption in the last 5,000 years. The eruption column reached 30 miles high, and pyroclastic flows completely devastated the surrounding landscape, covering an area the size of a small country in ash. And the number 1 most catastrophic volcanic event is the eruption of Toba in Sumatra, Indonesia, about 74,000 years ago. This was the eruption was so colossal, it plunged the Earth into a volcanic winter that lasted 4 years. Some scientists believe it created a bottleneck in human evolution, reducing the global population to just a few thousand individuals. But wait, we promised you a bonus. While not a single eruption, the Siberian traps are in a league of their own. Around 252 million years ago, a series of massive volcanic eruptions in what is now Siberia lasted for nearly 1 million years. It released enough lava to cover the entire United States in a layer half a mile deep. This event is believed to have caused the Great Die-In, the most severe extinction event in Earth's history, wiping out over 90% of all marine species. It's a humbling reminder of the immense and terrifying power lurking right beneath our feet. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey through Earth's explosive history fascinating, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into our amazing world. See you next time.